Check this out. A guy is riding his bike down a small path. Suddenly his foot slips, and he kicks off the pedal and chain completely. It makes him so mad that he just leaves the bike on the side of the road like trash. Just as he is about to walk home, he runs into a friend who is cleaning up leaves. Looking at the tool his friend has, he suddenly gets a wild idea. So he quickly grabs two identical blades and an engine, finds a long steel pipe, pulls a tape measure out 3 meters from one end, marks the spot. Then at that point he makes a cut, so the pipe is split into 2 equal length pieces. Next he keeps cutting a few thinner steel pipes to combine with those 2 long pipes. First he seals both ends by welding them shut. Since the whole thing is pretty long, he needs to add supports along the way to stop it from bending. By putting thin steel pipes crosswise inside, it makes it stronger, so the structure won't warp. Then he mounts the engine onto the frame. To make sure it stays in place, he needs to build a matching base and drill holes that line up. He lines up the engine and sets it down. Uses bolts through the holes to tighten it to the base, to keep it from shifting from vibration when running. Next he gets all the parts ready. Grabs the 2 blades from before. First he puts a matching base piece into the center hole, then digs 2 axle assemblies out of a pile of junk. He combines them with another set of parts. The axle connector then attaches to the center base of the blade. Doing it this way makes a simple rotor device. The guy plans to attach the device to both sides of the engine, so he needs to put pulley grooves on the engine so the matching drive belt can connect to the rotor axle. After tightening the belt, he measures the distance, cuts a pipe to that length to use as cross supports for the whole frame. First he secures the axle, then does the same thing on the other side, puts the belt on to connect to the engine, then puts the blades back on and secures them. Checks that all connection points are tight. After making sure the axle and belt turn smoothly with no binding, this is the core part that makes the whole vehicle run properly. But he is only half done. He still needs to get a wheel assembly and mount it onto the frame close to the engine to serve as the front wheel drive for the whole vehicle. Then he digs up a single tire, welds it to the back of the frame as the rear wheel of this vehicle. He welds steel plates to the frame on both sides to keep the tire structure stable so it doesn't tilt easily. As for how to steer this vehicle, the guy welds a sleeve onto a good spot on the frame and slides a matching axle tube inside, making a base that can turn freely. Then he inserts the handlebars he prepared, making sure they are firmly connected so when riding, steering is smooth. Next he adds a steel plate to the bottom of the axle tube as a connector plate and also pulls a steel plate from one of the tires. The two are linked by a tie rod, so when he turns the handlebars, it turns the tire too, making the front wheel steerable. Now he needs to add a seat to the driver area. First he welds a base plate to the frame, then brings the seat over and lines up the holes. By inserting 4 bolts and nuts, he securely mounts the seat. Next he attaches a brake cable to the handlebar, runs it to the rear wheel to control and regulate the speed, and replaces the other handlebar grip with a throttle, connecting it to the engine throttle cable, and adds a fuel tank at the fuel inlet. So this completely homemade, crazy vehicle is declared finished. After spray painting the whole thing, he can take it outside for a test drive. He also added a spoiler to the back, giving it a cool sci-fi flying machine look. When the guy drives it himself, the long thin body looks like a ground-hugging aircraft. The visual effect is super striking. The deep rumble of the engine and the whir of the rotors mix into a unique sound, turning heads on the small village road. So if a perfect score is 100, what would you give this idea if you are watching this?